Good morning everyone, I'm Dr. Inder and I've got my patient, this gentleman, 47 years old, coming in for a second hair transplant. FUE hair transplant. First time he did a very conservative hair. There was no hair here, so I did a very conservative hairline and then fill up for the mid scalp. So his first hair transplant was he wanted the concentration to be here, and now everything has grown, and then he's still at home working from home and wants to restore back and do another hair transplant. So now the aesthetic part has come in, so I'm giving him a more aesthetic look by just lowering the hairline, touch up a little bit on the temporal points, both the sides, and of course the area that I did not do, that is the crown. So this area, the last time I did not touch. So basically this hair is going to be a permanent solution for him as time goes by. Even though if he's not taking the medication, this will stay with him for the rest of his life because this hair belongs to the donor area. So today I'm going to make things easier for him. I'm going to do for him in the front here so that hair stays with him for the rest of his life, and then also fill up the crown area. So the crown area, this goes all the way up to here, and aesthetically the hairline, the first hairline and the second hairline, which is called the defined zone of the hairline, and temporal points, both the sides. Perfect. Yes. So donor marking and below ring block injections all given, the muscle fluid given, and we look closely at the donor area. After first FUE, there's no linear scar, and as you can see hardly any hypopigmentation marks. So beautifully donor area after first FUE. So now we're going to start to harvest. So today for my patient who's Caucasian, I'll be using 0.75 mm puncture size, and later I'll be changing it to 0.7 mm puncture sizes. So for Caucasian, their hair caliber is fine, so the puncture size will be smaller than the Asian hair calibers. Patient is all ready for harvesting now. Second HD patient is doing for the aesthetic look in the front area, and of course to add in the crown area, which he did not do in the first hair transplant. Patient is extremely happy with the results and can't wait to do the second hair transplant.
It was very well performed actually. I must give some respect to your staff. They took care of me. The small little things that they've done to distract from any discomfort were welcome, very effective, and yeah, I think the whole team did well, and I'm confident with the results. Following the first time that I've had the transfer done, the results were as good or better than I expected, and I've had this second transfer done in about 7-8 months after the first.
Yes.
And as I understand it, the improvements will still continue for another few months.
Yes.
So yeah, I couldn't be more happier. I came and I spoke with Dr. Inder, and I spoke with other consultants, and certainly had a lot more confidence coming to this clinic, and the knowledge of the equipment that's been used, and the recovery and the execution of the transfer, certainly I felt most comfortable here.